Attack on Titan begins in a world where humanity has lived in fear for more than a century, trapped behind three enormous walls that protect the last surviving people from terrifying man-eating giants known as Titans. These massive creatures appear without warning, possess incredible strength, and consume humans for reasons no one fully understands. Inside the walls, life seems peaceful on the surface, but that peace is built on fear, strict military discipline, and the belief that venturing beyond the walls means certain death. In the quiet district of Shiganshina, a young boy named Eren Yeager dreams of seeing the outside world instead of spending his entire life imprisoned behind stone barriers. Unlike most people, Eren refuses to accept the walls as humanity's final home. He believes freedom is worth any risk, and his adventurous spirit is inspired by the Survey Corps, the brave soldiers who leave the safety of the walls to explore the unknown. Although many citizens consider these soldiers foolish because they suffer heavy casualties, Eren admires their courage and dreams of joining their ranks one day. His closest friends, Mikasa Ackerman and Armin Arlert, stand beside him despite having very different personalities. Mikasa is calm, incredibly skilled, and deeply protective of Eren after he rescued her from kidnappers years earlier, creating an unbreakable bond between them. Armin, though physically weak, possesses remarkable intelligence and endless curiosity about the mysteries of the outside world. Together, the three friends imagine oceans, mountains, deserts, and distant lands described in forbidden books, believing that true freedom exists beyond the towering walls surrounding them. Their peaceful childhood suddenly comes to a horrifying end when an enormous titan unlike anything ever seen before appears at the outer gate of Wall Maria. Standing taller than the wall itself, the colossal titan emits clouds of scorching steam before smashing the massive gate with a single devastating kick. Moments later, another mysterious monster known as the Armored Titan charges through the broken defenses, allowing countless titans to invade Shiganshina. Panic spreads instantly as citizens desperately flee through smoke-filled streets, while soldiers struggle to defend the city against overwhelming numbers. Buildings collapse, families are separated, and chaos consumes everything the children once called home. During the desperate evacuation, Eren watches in helpless horror as his mother, Marley Yeager, becomes trapped beneath the wreckage of their collapsing house. Despite Eren's frantic attempts to rescue her, a soldier forces him and Mikasa away to ensure their survival. From a distance, Eren witnesses a smiling titan seize his mother and devour her before his eyes. The traumatic moment shatters his innocence forever, filling his heart with unbearable grief, rage, and a burning desire for revenge. As tears stream down his face, Eren makes a solemn vow that will define the course of his life. He swears that he will destroy every titan in existence, no matter the cost, believing that only by eliminating them all can humanity finally reclaim its freedom and live without fear. This heartbreaking tragedy marks the true beginning of an unforgettable journey filled with sacrifice, shocking revelations, impossible battles, and secrets that will forever change humanity's understanding of its world. After the fall of Wall Maria, humanity suffers one of the greatest disasters in its history. Thousands of innocent people lose their lives during the Titan invasion, while countless survivors are forced to abandon their homes and seek refuge behind Wall Rose. The sudden arrival of so many refugees creates widespread famine, overcrowding, and fear throughout the remaining territories. With food supplies running dangerously low, the government sends thousands of refugees on a so-called mission to reclaim Wall Maria. In reality, it is a desperate attempt to reduce the population, and almost none of the volunteers return alive. Among the survivors are Eren Yeager, Mikasa Ackerman, and Armin Arlert, whose painful memories of Shiganshina continue to haunt them every single day. Eren never forgets the horrifying sight of his mother being devoured by a titan, and his hatred grows stronger with every passing year. Determined to become powerful enough to fulfill his promise, he officially joins the military training program alongside Mikasa and Armin. There they meet many young recruits who will later become legendary soldiers, including Jean Kirstein, a talented but self-centered cadet who dreams of a safe life in the interior, Connie Springer, an energetic and loyal friend, Sasha Blouse, whose incredible appetite often creates humorous moments despite the harsh environment, Rainer Braun, a dependable and physically powerful trainee admired by everyone, Berthold Hoover, a quiet but highly capable companion, Annie Leon Hart, a mysterious and exceptionally skilled fighter who prefers to keep her distance, and Historia Rice, known at the time as Krista Lenz, whose kindness hides a much deeper secret. The recruits endure years of brutal physical training, learning swordsmanship, teamwork, survival techniques, and how to master the dangerous omnidirectional mobility gear, a unique device that allows soldiers to fly through the air using steel cables and gas-powered propulsion. Mastering this equipment is incredibly difficult because defeating a Titan requires striking the small vulnerable area at the back of its neck while avoiding its massive hands and crushing jaws. Many trainees struggle, but Mikasa immediately proves herself to be a once-in-a-generation prodigy, outperforming everyone else with extraordinary speed, strength, and precision. Her unmatched abilities earn the admiration of instructors and fellow cadets alike. Armin, despite lacking physical strength, consistently demonstrates brilliant strategic thinking, solving problems that stronger soldiers cannot. Eren, although often reckless and emotional, refuses to give up even after repeated failures, driven by his overwhelming determination to eradicate every Titan. Their instructors recognize that while Eren lacks natural talent compared to Mikasa, his courage and relentless spirit inspire those around him. As graduation approaches, the cadets must choose their future military branch. Joining the military police guarantees safety inside the inner walls. The garrison regiment protects the walls themselves, while the Survey Corps continues risking everything by exploring the world beyond humanity's defenses. Most graduates choose the safer options, believing survival is more important than glory. However, Eren refuses to abandon his lifelong dream. He proudly announces that he will join the Survey Corps and dedicate his life to destroying the Titans. Inspired by his fearless conviction, Armin also decides to join despite knowing his own weaknesses, while Mikasa follows to protect Eren no matter the danger. Their choices mark the beginning of a far more dangerous chapter, for they have no idea that destiny is about to reveal an impossible power hidden within Eren himself, a mystery that will transform him from an ordinary human into the center of humanity's greatest hope and its darkest secret. The newly graduated soldiers are assigned to the city of Trost, where they begin serving as members of the military while believing they finally have a chance to prove themselves. However, their hopes are shattered almost immediately when history repeats itself in the most terrifying way imaginable. Without any warning, the enormous colossal Titan suddenly appears once again, towering over the massive gate of Wall Rose exactly as it did years earlier at Shiganshina. In a single devastating attack, the giant Titan destroys the gate, allowing countless Titans to flood into Trost District. Chaos spreads throughout the city as terrified civilians desperately flee through the streets, while soldiers rush into battle despite knowing the overwhelming odds against them. The recruits, experiencing real combat for the first time, quickly realize that fighting actual Titans is nothing like military training. Fear grips many soldiers as friends are killed within moments, and entire squads are wiped out before they can even react. Eren refuses to retreat and charges forward alongside his comrades, determined to protect innocent lives and honor the promise he made to his mother. During the fierce battle, Armin finds himself cornered by a terrifying Titan after becoming separated from the others. Without hesitation, Eren throws Armin to safety, sacrificing himself in the process. As he struggles to escape the Titan's grasp, Eren's right arm is bitten off while trying to climb out of its mouth. Despite the unbearable pain, he manages to save Armin, but seconds later another Titan swallows him whole. Witnessing Eren's apparent death leaves Armin overwhelmed with guilt and despair, while Mikasa is consumed by grief yet refuses to surrender. Believing that Eren gave his life to protect humanity, she gathers the remaining soldiers and inspires them to continue fighting instead of giving into hopelessness. As the battle grows more desperate, a mysterious 15-meter Titan suddenly appears within the city. Unlike the other Titans, this one does not attack humans. Instead, it violently turns against the invading Titans, destroying them one after another with incredible speed, raw strength, and fierce determination. The soldiers watch in complete disbelief as the unknown Titan tears apart its own kind using powerful punches, crushing kicks, and relentless attacks. No one understands why this Titan is behaving differently, and many fear it may simply be another unpredictable monster. After exhausting its strength, the mysterious Titan collapses to the ground, and to everyone's astonishment, a human body emerges from the back of its neck. That human is none other than Eren Yeager, alive despite having been swallowed alive only moments earlier. His miraculous survival shocks every witness, but instead of celebrating, the military immediately surrounds him with weapons drawn, unsure whether he is humanity's greatest weapon or its most dangerous enemy. Eren himself has no memory of transforming into a Titan and cannot explain the incredible power hidden within him. His unexpected ability changes everything the military believed about Titans and humans, creating confusion, fear, and hope all at once. As commanders struggle to decide whether Eren should be executed or used as a weapon, one legendary soldier begins to take a special interest in the young recruit. Captain Levi, humanity's strongest warrior, and Commander Erwin Smith recognize that Eren's mysterious Titan power may hold the key to reclaiming humanity's lost freedom, uncovering the secrets beyond the walls, and ultimately changing the fate of the entire world forever.